This is, or it was, probably the loneliest metro station in China. Because in 2017, when it looked like this, it's now a hive of activity. But how can that be? How did the Chinese breathe life into this wasteland in the middle of nowhere so quickly?
It has changed a lot.
5 years ago, these pictures went viral and we set off. 20 kilometers outside the city center, we actually found this abandoned metro station in the middle of a field, surrounded by nothing.
How can people get inside of here?
In 2017, we had to be driven there by taxi. The journey was like a trip into the countryside over bumpy country roads, and there was nothing that could be described as infrastructure back then. Today, we can take the underground. Line 6 takes us to Chaozhaiwan, the name of the one-time loneliest metro station. On the way there, we noticed that the metro is quite crowded. But do people also get off at Chaozhaiwan station? At that time, we only met a few tourists there and got to know the student Wendy Liu. At that time, only the west entrance to the metro station was open. All other entrances had been closed for years. Today, there are 2 entrances, and 2 more are planned for the future. As we continued to fight our way through the bushes 5 years ago, we discovered this dilapidated lift. Cables were hanging out. The windows weren't in the best condition. At that time, we couldn't get in here either, but we did discover an interesting detail. The lift's got no electricity.
Yeah. But the elevator seems like from Germany.
A lift like this costs around 100,000 euros, but it still wasn't in operation at the time. Even today, the protective foil is on the doors, and it's still not in working order. Where there used to be nothing but fields around the metro station, there are now huge skyscrapers with shops, restaurants and other businesses. Some buildings are still under construction, but most of the apartments have been sold anyway for the huge sum of 2,000 euros per square metre. No wonder, because where everything used to be just green, there's now a colourful variety of shops. In addition, 5 schools are being built here, and Mi Minghe tells us there's a huge mall under construction right next to the metro station. Those who have moved in are young people who commute between the centre and what was once the loneliest metro station. It's hoped that will change when more companies settle here. To make sure that happens, China's government has declared the area next to the metro station a free trade zone. Companies do not have to pay customs duties or taxes. When we first came here in 2017, the route network was still 213 kilometres long. Today, it's already around 400 kilometres. The metro station already serves 20,000 households, and there are plans for many more. The newly developed area is already a great improvement. And with that, we'll say goodbye again to what used to be the loneliest metro station in China.